let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she
impossible
gets a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh god.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned.
Mm.
Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge
week.
it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo
Yeah.
this.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think.
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
That was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah!
Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your.
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine.
Ridiculous.
You're fine. You're okay.
You're okay.
Ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some.
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia. Welcome back to PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 203.
Oh, man. And it's March 23rd, 2020. So we got a lot of 2s and 3s and 0s in the numbers going on here.
Mhm.
How are you doing?
I'm okay now.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Did you work today?
I did.
Oh
When
my
was your
gosh.
last day off? How about that?
Let's start with that.
Saturday.
Oh, really? Okay.
You
Yeah.
That's-
Are you putting in a lot of extra hours?
Last week I did, but like our work week starts on Saturday.
Mhm.
So last week the only day
Really?
off I
They
had.
changed it to Saturday? I thought it was
It's
Mondays.
always been Saturday. Saturday to Friday.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
recall.
So last week I did every day but Sunday. I was able to be off Sunday, and then this week Saturday was my day off because I'm on my rotation. I have a 4-week rotation in my
Mhm.
schedule, and this week it's Saturday, Friday, and as it looks now, I'll be able to have those days off. So
with the given situation going on in
Yes.
Indiana.
So
'Cause it's
I-
just
I do have a question.
okay.
So since last Monday, when you were talking about how busy everything's been and how chaotic, since last Monday, how does it compare?
So
Busy wise.
the store, the traffic in the store all week long was like a Saturday, like at 7 o'clock we open. We changed the hours so that we open 7 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Every day at 7 o'clock. It was like 11 a.m. on a Saturday.
I can't believe that. I know what that's like. I remember those days.
Yeah.
Holy crap. The
And
lines.
now again, it's mostly on the grocery side, and the shelves have been, I'd say, 50 to 60% full. The outer edge of the grocery department, which is your fresh meat and your your lunch meat, and then your dairy products and milk, that is, I would say, 90% empty.
Oh my God, still?
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I went to Kroger 2 days ago just for like a
Yeah.
handful of things.
Mhm.
So dead and wiped clean.
Yeah.
But we got everything on our list.
Yeah.
Everything
Well,
we needed
but you got the wrong apple juice.
because they were out of.
He got apple juice cocktail.
My bad. I don't know the difference.
And
What's
you
the
know
difference?
what? It's like this watered down, like
It's just sugar.
it's like
basically.
sugar water.
So is apple juice.
No,
Apple juice is pure sugar.
There's a
Depends-
difference.
There is more sugar in apple juice than Mountain Dew.
I know, but there is a difference. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so I usually grab like when I'm like in the middle of the night you wake up and you're like I need something because I'm so thirsty.
I
So
just get water.
water's obviously is what you should go to, but for some reason like my go-to is apple juice. Like it is a thirst quencher. It tastes good, and
It's
then
not
you're
a
like,
quencher.
no, to me it is.
It's full of sodium and
feels like
sugar.
To me it is,
Okay.
and I'm able to have a nice good like gulp, and then I'm able to go back to bed, right? So,
I'm
and
gonna
I
fix
usually
our
take a
webcam.
couple chugs of it, then I go to sleep. And in the middle of the night, I get up, open up what I thought was regular apple juice, and I chugged the cocktail juice. It was like, what the frick is this stuff? Looked at it, and it said light cocktail juice.
I thought I was getting light apple juice.
It was not light
If you're
apple
waking
juice.
up thirsty, you're clearly dehydrated. You need to drink water or like Gatorade.
No shit, Brett.
So
That's
apple
not what
juice-
I want.
Apple juice ain't gonna do it.
My
That's
body in the middle of the night is not going, I want water. It says, I want apple juice.
I'm gonna fix our camera.
So I walked the grocery side this morning,
There
and
we go.
the shelves are much better. I'd say it was 75% full.
Mhm.
The outer edge is still bad, and the traffic was down today and yesterday
Well, now that
I'm surprised because
until they announced
news.
that
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
getting locked down, and then it went crazy again.
Yep. And that's the craziest thing here. We were talking just right now. Our board is filled with just a whole bunch of extra. The quarantine and coronavirus is on all of our minds. We just can't get it off.
like it's
Well,
it's
it's
affecting
The only
literally
thing in the news,
everything.
It's the only thing in the news for the last 2
Right.
weeks.
like it's affecting entertainment,
Mhm.
and which is like a big part of our podcast is focusing on entertainment.
Right.
And there's no new entertainment because everybody's shutting things down and not creating new content.
Mhm. And they're
because of the
delaying releases.
And they're
everything.
delaying this and delaying that
Right.
because all there is what's
They're
been on Netflix, what's been on
delaying-
Hulu.
They're delaying theater releases, but they're also moving up digital releases.
Yes.
Yeah, like they released
Weird.
Frozen 2 and what was the other one?
Star Wars is out on digital.
Trolls.
Trolls is going to be coming out next month
Oh,
on the
okay.
day of the theater release.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like it's not in theaters now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
The Invisible Man, I know that is
Ooh,
on
when-
demand now.
It is?
You can, yes.
Ooh,
but
can we
it's
watch
$20.
it? Oh.
It's a
Yeah, that's
full
the
Well, that's
thing,
how much we
it's-
would probably go and see it in the
right.
theater, though.
Yes, you have to think of that
but you
way.
don't own it. It's a
Correct.
$20 rental.
For 72 hours.
Yep.
That's a long time to have a movie.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm not gonna watch it more than
No,
once.
right. But it is Elizabeth Moss.
I
and
know.
she
I
is a very good
think
actress.
maybe we'll do that this weekend. Maybe
Okay,
we'll have
okay.
a movie night besides like for our regular podcast movie. I think we'll have a movie night and we'll watch that because I really want to see it.
Right. It's just all over the news. We just can't
It was
get
like
rid of it.
first thing. So my mind automatically went to like where I don't want to say it, but the stupid people mind where they said, "Okay, let's shut everything down," and the first thing I thought of was, Josh, you want to go to a movie?
Mm.
Like I don't know why, but I was like, oh, we have nothing to do. Like it's like
They're
we're like.
closed.
I know, but like my mind goes to, well, I'm gonna be locked inside the house. Well, what is there to do? Well, I
Right.
want to go to the movie. And then in my mind, my second half of my brain was like, why the hell would you go to like go there? That's like going to the grocery store.
It would be the worst thing to do. You're getting yourself. Yeah. And speaking of, while I was in the grocery store, Brett, I don't know how you're feeling while you're at work, but I was like, I'm breathing in other people's air right now. I'm freaking out.
So the last couple days I haven't been on the sales floor. I've been in the back, but
Right.
when I was, it just never really bothered me. I don't know why.
I have like a sixth sense of like when I'm around clients at work, it's as soon as I'm in a room or as soon as I'm next to somebody else, even like a coworker, I feel like I have to hold my breath.
Right.
Like it's like that's what I've started to feel like is one of the people I worked with said just because you're not supposed to touch your face and things like that, they said from now on for the next couple weeks, imagine that you have dog poop on your hands.
Yeah.
And every time you
That's a good.
every time I know it's like every time you
That's
see somebody
good.
about to touch their face,
Wow.
be like dog poop. Big dog poop.
I'm gonna yell that in your chat from now on, Alex. Whenever you're touching your face.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Actually, see. I wash my hands now. Full ABCs. You know, I am making sure.
Really?
Yes, I'm doing a
I'm
full.
just
Yeah,
I think I usually wash my hands like a lot just because my job's very dirty anyways.
Right.
And I washed my hands so much last week, my knuckles were cracking. Like it was horrible.
Well, my hands are dry anyway. Or my skin is usually dry during the winter anyway, and it's been especially bad here.
God.
We've got Amanda in chat. Hello, Amanda. My thing was, do you want to go to dinner? And that's what mine was too. I was like, all right, let's quarantine. Josh, what do you want to go and do?
What should we
Like,
eat? Where should we go eat?
I
Is
know.
what you said to me. I was like,
I know.
are you insane?
I just like it's just like what your brain goes to for
Well,
some reason because you don't want to be placed in here. You want to
But
go,
what you
Right.
could do is, of course, do the carry out of somewhere local.
which we did. Which we can talk about that.
We
one
haven't
real
done
quick.
local.
No, we didn't do local, but we did do carry out.
Yeah.
You should have done local.
The thing is, yeah, we probably should.
Probably should. But
That's the
hey, I
thing.
just
You have to also support the people who are still working.
True.
en-
Yeah.
Entirely.
I mean,
so it doesn't matter where
But
you get.
did you tip?
Yes.
Okay. That's part of the story. Okay.
Yeah.
So we went to Olive Garden, did carry out, and the weird thing was there was a cop sitting right outside, staying there.
Yeah. Make sure you
There's
don't
a-
go in the building.
There's a reason.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
If they get enough traffic, there's a cops will stay outside the building.
Mm-hmm.
And so they came out. Weird thing was they kind of didn't do it right. They had to take my card. And
She
they're
even
not
said,
doing
I'm not
that.
supposed to do this,
Right, because
but
they took my card over the phone, but they misplaced my number. Oh, I'm scared.
Oh,
Yeah, watch our account for the next few days, Alex,
I
please.
know,
So they misplaced it, so they had to take my card. But when I gave them my number over the phone, I told them to tip 15.
Yeah.
But when I got the receipt after, they didn't tip it. So I was like, oh,
so I don't know if they're allowed to take tips or whatever.
they're probably not allowed
Like-
to take cash.
Like I don't know what it is.
No, because I got wings after work today instead of after the show,
Yeah.
and I got them from the one that Rick and I usually go to.
Yeah,
Because
up north.
he told me on Thursday or Friday that they're doing curbside. You can't go in,
Yeah.
and they'll take card over the phone or they will take cash.
Oh.
That's what scares me. I went to Burger King, and nobody was wearing gloves, and they took my cash without any like hesitation. And I was like, "You're not gonna like sanitize yourself after that."
Well,
the dollar bill is the dirtiest thing.
She
on the
was
planet.
wearing gloves.
Oh.
The girl that took my
Yeah.
money.
Oh yeah, the person that took
Alex
our card
said-
was wearing gloves.
Alex said, "Did you throw it away?" Like my Burger King, like immediately after I got the bag. and
Yeah, I was like,
everything,
"Did you
none
throw
of the
it
workers
away?"
had gloves on. I was like, "This is insane." Well, I didn't get sick, so I'm all right.
No,
Well,
that
you
know
won't-
of.
you don't
won't
know that.
yet.
This was like Tuesday.
Yeah, so we'd be
14
getting
days or so.
getting sick anywhere between 2 to 14 days
Well-
after exposure.
Alex and I practically lay on each other, so if one of us gets sick,
Oh yeah, we're both
We're
getting,
getting
sick. That's just what I think is crazy is that it says to practice social distancing with your children and your spouse.
Mhm.
Like, how does that work if you have
Nope.
children?
Nope.
Stay away from mommy, stay away from daddy. Like, how does that work?
they won't understand.
Amanda, you're in chat. You have 5 kids and a husband. How does how does social distancing work at your house?
It
doesn't-
doesn't make sense.
it doesn't
because
exist.
You live in the same house.
Right.
If one person gets it, everybody.
That's what's stupid. There was a story I heard about a Twitch streamer. His girlfriend had corona, and so he locked her in her upstairs bedroom.
he
He was
did.
downstairs the whole time. They
He
would
did.
communicate through the stairs to each other.
Sure.
Don't do that. Just get it.
Well, what if he has
Well, if you,
compromised immune system?
yeah, that's true.
I don't think he does.
Amanda says, "Eat in your bedroom." I guess. I guess.
I remember getting
Oh,
permission
so
to do
I want
that.
to talk about there was all right. I just we already practiced social distancing. Really? I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do
They
that.
probably
with
just don't
five kids
hug
in the house.
at the moment.
Yeah, no hugging. No hugs.
No
or kisses.
huggies. We blow kisses.
So I want to talk about generally we don't talk about politics, and this has nothing to do with politics, but it was one of the addresses to the nation that Trump did, and he was taking questions, and you think that the people that they allow in there to be able to ask the questions, they pick certain people to be able to, like, Mr. President, can you answer this? Can you answer this? Like, they pick certain people, right?
news people.
Like, you have to be
the news
approved.
I know what
anchor.
you're
to be in
saying.
there. Okay.
She needs a response
I need a
from you,
response
Brett,
from
to
I
Brett.
would thought there was more.
acknowledge.
So you would think that they would have their questions ready and they would be good questions and that there would be no such thing as a stupid question in that room. There was a stupid question
there's a
that
few.
was asked in the
When he
front
said
row
you're a
to
terrible
our
reporter?
president.
What was it?
Is that when he said you're a terrible reporter?
No,
No, that was a different time.
no. This is a couple days ago. And Josh and I were watching this, and I cannot believe she said this. She asked a couple good questions, and the next question that she asked was something along the lines of, Mr. President, any idea of when the American people are going to be able to get back to their normal lives and when this all will end?
You can't ask that right now. We haven't even.
That is the stupidest question you could ask. And you are a first seated person in this room, and you just asked the president, the boss of our nation, the stupidest question ever. I don't remember how he responded, but I was like, I probably would have been like, get her out of here.
I think he just did a blatant. We cannot answer that.
Like,
right
we
now.
can't
We're
answer
still
that
in
right
the-
now.
We're still in this phase.
You know, this is only
14, 15
escalating
days.
every day, so no, I'm sorry. Like,
Yep.
I looked at Josh, I'm like, are you serious?
That was dumb. That was a real. It's like, you are dumb. You are really, really dumb. For real. Remember that meme, Brett?
Yeah.
Antoine Dodson?
Antoine Dodson.
Oh my gosh. You missed a lot of good memes then if you missed that one, because it's kind of like the ain't nobody got time for that.
That's a
kinda
very
meme.
that's a very good response,
What's
Amanda.
up?
So we were talking about how she has 5 kids and how she practiced social distancing. She says, I have teenagers, they're already social
I
distancing.
believe that.
That's actually a very good answer.
I believe it.
So, starting on Wednesday, Indiana is going under a statewide lockdown.
It's not lockdown.
Well, it's a quarantine.
Nope.
What is it?
No, it's called a shelter in place
Yeah.
is what it is. So
Are they
it's-
just trying to make a
It's like
a
it's like
phrase
a
that
it's like a
doesn't
level. It's like there's like 3 different levels. There's like level 3.
Are we
which is like the,
snowflaking it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like the lowest level of quarantine, which is basically doing what we're already doing, but really it's set in stone now.
Okay.
So what the governor had said was
God, that's
pretty much,
stupid.
I know that there's restaurants and I know that there's bars and there's places that are not abiding by this. Well, now you're going to get fined if you're caught that you're still open and doing these things. So there's that, and then there's also you're not supposed to be out and wandering around and doing things. It's stay at home unless it's
Mhm.
something essential like getting your pills or going to the grocery store or going to work, like things like that. You're not supposed to be out and
But
about.
the job is supposed to be essential too.
And the job is supposed to be essential, and then they posted a list of essential jobs.
Oh, they finally did?
Yes, they
Because
did.
I need to see that list.
Yes, mine's on there. Yours is in a gray zone.
I know.
Brett's
we
on
are.
there. So anyway, so I just like the next level up would be quarantine.
Yep.
Which would be like stay in your house, and really they'd probably take that list and cut it in half, would be
Mhm.
my guess. And then level 1 would be like lockdown, like
Yeah, like,
Italy. You are
okay.
not allowed to leave your house unless like you are essentially like they're using drones to keep people in their house and wonder.
What?
Yeah, they're using drones. So if you get out of
I don't
your
know
house,
this. Wow.
if you get out of your house in Italy and there's not enough cops obviously in all of Italy to keep you in your house,
Yeah.
they'll use facial recognition and like do fines and like all this other
I've been
stuff.
hearing about the fines.
Like, it's
yeah,
really
they've already
weird.
done like
They've done that
70,000
in like
citations
in
or something.
Germany, France, and Italy. There has been so many citations for people not listening. Listen.
Just listen. Yeah. So I'll give a little bit of an update on the virus as of now. So this is at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got these numbers from the YouTube live channel that I've been watching of all the updates around the world. So right now we have over 376,000 confirmed cases. 103, almost 104,000 recovered, just under. And then we're sitting at about just around 17,000 deaths.
So only a third is recovered.
Yes. So that's what we're sitting at as far as anything about coronavirus that we've been told, pretty much, right? I mean, that's all we know. Surgeon General said it might get worse, but
No, it's going to get worse.
yeah, well,
It's going to get worse.
that was the Surgeon General, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He came out today and said this is going to be bad this week.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna get bad. The numbers are gonna double, just like they are every single day. They're doubling.
So Brett, I'm half convinced Alex already had it.
Only because like I had pneumonia a few weeks ago. Like it
Mhm.
started off with like a dry cough. I would travel to Key West,
Headache.
and I had headache and fatigue. Like I had all the signs, but the only thing that's keeping me from saying like yeah I had it is that I didn't spread it to anyone
Or a fever.
or fever. I didn't have a fever, and nobody at work and Josh nobody got it.
Good.
So and with how contagious this thing is, like
But you had a lot of it.
I did. I
And
had a lot of symptoms.
according to some physicians, me being on high blood pressure medication may reduce any symptoms or signs.
Yeah, like it does.
It's weird.
Yeah, blood pressure
Does something to the
medication
lungs.
like does something.
So I'm like, all right, I'm on it. So just because I get upset easily, I might be able to be a
Are
little
you,
healthier.
Brett? Is there anything at your work that is like? Are they going to require you guys to start wearing masks
Nope.
around at work? Anything like that?
Gloves?
Nope.
No.
No?
Wow.
Wow.
Are you just doing your own PPE pretty much?
That's
Yeah,
probably
but we
no
don't.
PPE.
Yeah. Okay. Should we get off coronavirus?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm
boring.
gonna say I was
So,
like, there's really nothing else to say
Wednesday
about
Wednesday
it.
Boring,
starts
yeah.
that for 2 weeks. It's boring you?
Yes.
Dude, it's interesting. It's history. I got a
It
question
is
for you.
history.
Got a
It's-
question for you.
what?
Since we didn't get to do my opener. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
What?
Is a hot dog a
It
sandwich?
follows
No.
the sandwich rules, but I wouldn't call it a sandwich.
There's rules.
Maybe not rules, but
What is the sandwich rule, Brett?
if it's between two breads.
2 breads?
Okay, let me look up the sandwich rules.
If it's a
That's
wiener between 2
just-
buns, is what
That's
you're
just what I classify as sandwich.
Sandwich rules. A sandwich must be okay. Holy cow! This is a real site. Rules of sandwich. All
Does
right.
it give like legit rules to make? Or
I'm pretty
for-
sure we've gone over this before.
I have never asked this.
I don't think I.
No, I think we've talked
No.
about it.
What?
What? Who has the memory here, Josh? I think I would remember.
Chat. Did we talk about it? Tell us now.
They're not going to
Step 1: sandwich must be edible. Duh.
Oh, really?
Step 2: whoever wrote step 1's an idiot.
Sandwich.
I love it.
Sandwich must be able to be theoretically eaten with the hands alone. Sandwich can
Okay.
have many names and still be a sandwich. Sandwich must be built between or within medium of carbohydrates. An open-faced sandwich is not sandwich. It is a dinner with a side of bread. So a hot dog is an open-faced sandwich,
No, it's not because it's in between 2 pieces
but
of
it's
bread.
not.
They're connected.
Yeah, it's laying on
Oh.
it.
Unless they split open because it's a bad bun.
Well, maybe.
It's considered a
Just-
dinner
why
with
don't
a
you just
side
ask
of
Google?
bread. No, I'm looking
Well,
at.
Think about this. What if you put the hot dog on a slice of bread and fold it up?
That is, I do that.
Okay,
Well, cheap people do.
is a hot
Oh,
dog a sandwich?
Just call me cheap because I didn't spend the 80 cents on a 8-pack of freaking buns.
Yes, I am.
I
Sorry.
got your answer.
I
Okay.
won't eat a hot dog on bread
Why?
Why
What's
not?
this the same thing?
because I can afford a pack of hot dog buns.
Oh my word.
Do
Okay,
you, want,
so
do you want the definition?
he's never lived paycheck to paycheck before.
You
I
ready?
have, but we're talking about a pack of buns that cost a quarter more than a loaf
Okay,
of bread.
So here's hold on. So you've been living alone
Uh-huh.
and you still buy I never bought hot dog buns living alone.
Well, yeah.
Never.
How long did he live alone?
Who?
Me?
Josh?
Couple
Like
years.
a year.
2 years. 2 years. 2 years. What the hell? 2 years.
You're-
Josh,
You were basically not alone. I lived at
What
your
about
house.
your family? Did you have hot dog buns growing up?
Rarely, because
same.
we had
Rarely.
Josh and I grew up very much the same. Our
Big
hot
family.
dog buns were a piece of bread.
Okay.
So
We
Brett
got
Brett-
excited if we went to a barbecue and there were buns.
Woohoo!
Brett
Buns.
is too prestigious for us. We can't handle.
So the word hot dog refers to either the sandwich, refers to either the sausage that
Go ahead.
Josh, read this.
Oh my.
It's like
Did you forget how to read?
She
I
has
sure
glasses
did.
sitting right there too. The word hot dog refers to either the sausage that you buy squeezed in a plastic package, or with 7 or so of its kind, or to the same sausage heated and served in.
I don't know. Look
I
at
have
the
no
end.
idea what you're saying.
It says hence a hot dog is a sandwich, but the whole thing just
That's what I'm
tapers
saying,
off
like,
into
it
this
just
whole
kinda, like,
description
it's
of
really
what a
weird.
hot dog is. We don't need to know what a meat. Okay. Okay. No, that's dumb.
Okay, so it just basically Google told me that a hot dog is a sandwich.
Well, I
I don't think
disagree.
so. I think it's a dinner with a side of bread because
I just think
reasons.
it's a
Did-
hot dog. It's
did-
its own
Did
category.
you follow the same rules with hamburger buns? You had to eat a hamburger on bread.
Well, I
That
never ate red
happens
meat until I
sometimes.
met Josh. So
Right.
I meant growing up, but
For me,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never
he's
had.
asking me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm part of this conversation too, Alex. We had a fight last. No, not really a fight.
We had a fight last
We had
night.
a good stream. So yeah, no. I don't remember if we had bread. I do remember it once, but that was I don't remember the time being. But we mainly did buns for hot hamburgers, but we didn't do hot dogs very often. I
Yeah.
don't remember doing it because my dad was more into. My dad was he's been trained in a lot of culinary skills, so he knows how to make good food, and so he avoids the fake stuff.
But he had to eat a hot dog on a piece of bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Wow. Tear me to shreds, Alex.
Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so enough about a hot dog. Can we move on now? That was like 10 minutes
You
about.
brought it up.
I did.
Oh, was that your opener?
That was my opener.
Oh, okay.
Because we wanted to go to coronavirus immediately. So
Okay.
let's talk about whatever you want, Brett. We got stuff.
We can hit the NFL.
Yeah. So Tom Brady's moving, and that's kind of not really a whole lot of news. We were
Well, it
expecting.
was
How
on
is
the
that
day
not
that
a
it
lot
happened.
of news?
How is that not a lot of news?
It was on the day that it
Yeah, I
happened.
mean he was free agent.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, I don't think anybody expected him to go to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that was the weirdest one. When I saw that he was going to Tampa Bay, I was really
So I don't know
confused
why.
about that
What
choice.
about Tampa Bay was who knows what he got other than just money, you know?
Right.
I don't know if any of those details have been released. Maybe he got a percentage of ownership because he's been the type that doesn't just go straight for money. Like when Under Armour wanted him to sign a deal with him, he didn't take a payment. He took stock. And
Yeah,
that was
right.
when they were lower. So I'm sure that stock is worth a ton of money now.
Oh yeah, he's worth some. Now. Have you seen the LA Rams new
No.
logo?
This is the first time I've seen it.
So
Are
I'm
you
trying to
pulling
pull it up. Yeah, I'm trying to find a good one.
That was a good one right there.
No, this one's good.
Oh, fine.
So
Whatever.
LA, this one just came up today, actually minutes before the podcast. Actually, I saw it on Twitter. So LA Rams changed their logo, and it looks pretty awesome, actually. And a lot of people don't like it. But the thing is, the Rams have not changed their logo in how long? I don't think they ever have, because I think that they started. Well, the thing
they
is,
have been minuscule.
well, their helmet has not. Their helmet has
Yeah,
always
the
been
helmet's
that.
been the
Yeah,
same
they were
color.
actually the first ones to have their helmets painted. I don't know if you know that.
I did not.
So they changed their logo, and that's it right there. It looks pretty cool.
I kind of like it. It's
Yeah.
nice and simple, but honestly, I don't know why, but that reminds me of like a basketball.
Does it remind you of like the XFL or something, or something
No,
like too
it's
sleek?
just like no, like it just doesn't look like a football. What do you want to call it?
Logo. Yeah.
It looks like a basketball logo. I don't even know why. That's just what
Kind of
it's.
blocked.
That's what the colors and everything. Like it's just kind of. I mean, it's nice and simple,
Right.
but I like the other logo better.
It's pretty cool.
That's my opinion.
I think I think it's time that they just got their own brand at that point, because they've moved cities, and I wonder if the Raiders are going to do that too when they go to Vegas next year.
Oh yeah, they'll do something different.
Yeah, I'm really really interested in that, and I'm sure Patrick's crying about it because they've left. Raiders have been moved around a few times.
What are we upset about?
What are we upset about?
What am I?
Oh,
upset
Stephon
Stephon
Diggs.
Diggs,
He
yeah.
got traded away. I forgot.
Sure did. Where'd he go?
He went to the Bills.
Yeah, that's right.
his career's.
Well, he went to another cold weather team that plays outdoors
But
versus playing indoors.
think about Stephon Diggs' career.
Yeah,
He only has the Minneapolis Miracle, really.
That was a big miracle.
It didn't take us anywhere, though.
It took us past that last game, didn't it?
It was a moment in time that was
It
brilliant.
was the
and I
biggest
loved it.
moment in football in our lives.
So far, yes, pretty much.
It'll be
for us. Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, exactly.
Like I've
What-
never been so excited about a play in my life.
what he's maybe thinking though is with Tom Brady out of New England, maybe it's the Bills' chance to kind of spring forward in that division, because who else do you have? You have the Jets that are no good, you have the Dolphins that are no good, and you have the Tom Brady-less Patriots that still have Bill Belichick. But that could be an opportunity to move on.
I've been looking at some
Or to move up.
Facebook messages, and there are less people upset about Stephon Diggs leaving than you think on Vikings.
Well, you know what? I hope you know it's not going to happen anymore.
He's a crybaby.
But I was going
As Brett
to
was
get.
saying.
He's a wide receiver.
I don't know what that means.
They're divas.
Oh, are they?
I was going to get my very first jersey and put Diggs on it because I liked him that much.
Oh,
It's not happening.
Get
Don't do that.
Thielen
yeah, Thielen.
He was my second choice.
or Rudolph.
Rudolph is awesome.
Actually, no. Rudolph was my second choice. And no, actually, to just completely forget all of this.
Dalvin Cook.
No, Jackson.
Oh,
I was actually gonna
she's
get.
gonna get a Ravens.
I was gonna get a Ravens.
You get a Ravens jersey, and we might have to have some conversation.
I really, really like Jackson.
He's had one good year.
That was a good year. It made me like watching football. And if you can get me to really like you in football, you did a good job.
Oh, Alex has a pedestal you have to watch out for, Brett.
Mhm.
Jesus.
You also, I don't want a Garoppolo jersey. I
Jimmy
just want a
good stuff.
poster. I'm just totally joking with you.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, I'd probably get a Rudolph one.
No.
So another move that was interesting is Cam Newton was released by the Panthers, so he's going somewhere.
Mhm.
Phillip Rivers is going to the Colts,
Mm.
so that's got some hometown
Is he's quarterback?
significance. Yes,
I don't know Rivers very well.
he was the Chargers quarterback.
Okay. Yeah, see the Chargers weren't very
No, they
in
were
my
they kind of
sights.
underachieved this year. They were a playoff team last year. They did not make the playoffs.
LA doesn't need two teams, I'm telling
No, it's
you.
ticket sales are starting to prove that. So
Rams get a new stadium though.
yes.
Mhm.
That's all I can think of as far as significant moves. I'm sure there's more that I'm just blanking on, but
There's been some re-signs and stuff on the Vikings. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on their Facebook feed.
We're just gonna have to just wait and see.
They re-signed Cousins for 2 years. We didn't get to
They
talk
did.
about that,
They
and I'm
did.
really upset.
We're pretty damn upset about that.
That is the one thing that's keeping me just like. Okay,
It's like, let's just not watch football for the
I
next
guess
2
I'll be a
years.
Chiefs fan again.
Or
Mahomes
a
can,
Ravens fan.
Mahomes can carry it. It's all right. God. And Patrick, of course, had to rub it in my face. And then, everyone's getting on the bandwagon. Hey, Josh, your teammate. It's your boy.
It's your boy. I'm gonna get you a Cousins jersey.
No.
I'm gonna get him a Cousins
You might be
jersey.
wasting your money with that. I'm
And
just
Patrick
saying.
and I'm gonna send it to Patrick, have him sign it,
No.
and then I'm gonna sign it, and I'm gonna put up in parentheses, or not parentheses, but quotes over it. It's your boy.
You think that's all right? You think that's all right? I don't think. I don't.
so do we have anything else to say about football? About NFL?
Nah.
I'm just sad that the XFL had to cut too.
I know. I was actually
Yeah.
enjoying it.
I was seeing their highlights.
So
was
I
enjoying
want
it.
to talk about a football movie, and then we'll go into the movie club.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
I watched Any Given Sunday because Juice was telling me how he thinks it's great.
I saw your tweet at him.
Oh, I guess I didn't. I missed something.
So I didn't like it. I thought it was terrible.
No, I'd never seen the movie.
I didn't like it.
There's two scenes though that are great, and they involve the same character. So
Okay.
there's this offensive lineman. I'm pretty sure he's an offensive lineman. But at the beginning of the movie, they're in a game and they go to halftime, and he's getting like an IV in his arm, and he has to take a crap. So he's telling the doc, wait, we gotta go now. Let's go. So he gets over to the stall and he kicks the kicker out that was on the toilet, and he sits down and the doctor's holding the IV bag. He's like, just don't bend your elbows. And he sits down, and you hear him go. And what the funniest part, two funniest parts. The first one was the doctor's like, oh, and the second part is the subtitle. It says evacuation.
That's pretty funny.
Subtitle.
And then they're at some high class party, and the same guy who's a big gruff guy,
Mhm.
he's talking to this old rich lady, and I think she says something about how she's been a widow for 30 years or something. He goes, "What do you do for dick?"
Oh my god!
And she's just like,
God! I had the
It's
same
so
reaction.
funny.
Okay, so you don't like this film, though?
No, it's
What's
awful.
It's
what?
like, no. I just spent the last 5 minutes laughing at it. No, it's a horrible movie.
It's a terrible
Just
film.
two parts that made me laugh.
Is
out
it
loud.
meant to be a comedy?
No, I don't know. I don't like.
You know what's for some reason I could just see Brett doing like a knee slapper with that one and just like crying, going, "You guys gotta just fast forward it to this one part."
I can probably pull them up when we're done here.
Okay.
And show you, but
Okay.
I don't like Jamie Foxx's character. Al Pacino does well, but it's I don't know. It's something about it.
I don't like Jamie Foxx. I can't tell you.
He's okay.
I can't tell you a movie that I.
Did you ever see Law Abiding Citizen?
No.
Wait, is that with Gerard Butler?
Yeah.
I think I did.
He's pretty good in that.
Yeah. I tried watching Stealth. Oh, that was a
Oh, God,
horrendous
no.
film. That was with Jessica Biel. I think that killed her career.
Probably. Step back anyway.
Yeah, I don't remember Jamie Foxx really having Amazing Spider-Man 2. I liked that movie when it came out, and now that I've seen so many people tear it apart, I'm like, that movie's.
I thought it was okay.
No, it's bad. It's bad. It really is. Peter Parker is an asshole.
Well, I like the new guy.
Oh yeah, Tom Holland.
Yes, he's kind of cute.
So let's talk about Enemy of the State.
All right, so Josh, explain Movie Club.
So we're gonna talk about the Movie Club, and what the Movie Club is every single week we watch a movie either together or now we have to watch it separately.
We have to practice.
We have to practice. Get away. Social distancing. So this week we chose Enemy of the State, which was my choice, and Brett has not seen this. Alex, you've only seen it once, and I've lived with this film.
Yeah, Josh really likes this film.
This film is probably one of my favorite.
I'm gonna say
Will
this
Smith
is probably
films.
next to like Air Force One for you.
Yes, thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aww,
yeah.
It's like I've known you for almost 20 years.
It's on my top 10 of favorite films. And Brett, I want to hear what you have to say. You probably fucking hated it.
So the first thing I noticed was all the 90s cast people that I recognized.
Oh,
Yes,
I said you
a
can
lot.
pick out so
You got
many.
Jamie Kennedy, Jack Black, Seth Green,
Keep going.
Barry Pepper,
Keep going.
John Voight,
Keep going.
Regina King.
Keep going. You got Will Smith, of course.
Will
You got
Smith,
Gene
of
Hackman.
course, Gene Hackman.
And there's more. It's still
be quiet,
going.
let me think.
I got really excited. You were able to name these people.
Rachel, I don't know her name, but she's from the Cosby Show.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that
I'm on IMDb right now, and the list is just insane.
Just like everybody I saw. Oh, Jason Robards is the congressman that they killed.
Did you say Ian Hart?
Who?
Ian Hart?
No.
He's the you remember Bingham? I don't know if you knew the names of everybody. He's the guy who called in the GMC Jimmy. The guy with the hat.
Oh, the one that gets hit by the bus?
Yeah. Oh, well, they get hit by a train.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking about him. That's Jason Lee.
Okay.
I'm talking about the guy who was on John Voight's team.
Oh, he was like his right hand or whatever.
He was not the guy who was in the office, but the guy, the shotgun moment.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, he's on Harry Potter. And then you just said Jake Busey.
He did look familiar. I didn't say it, but that reminds Scott Conn.
Scott Conn.
But yes, of course, Jake Busey.
You said Gabriel Byrne, right?
I did not. Who's
Okay.
that?
He was the original. He was the first Brill. He's on The Usual Suspects.
Oh, he's in Ghost Ship.
And End of Days. Yes, Ghost Ship.
That's where I read.
Oh my gosh.
Never watching that movie again.
No, we're not. So this is a star-studded, just
I think it's like
so
a
many
hidden,
names.
I don't even know.
gem.
Like star-studded, yes, but more just
B-listers.
recognizable,
And
just people that we've seen for years.
Yes. So Barry Pepper was a nice one. Like, I loved him
it's
in
like,
this movie.
holy crap, that's Barry Pepper. I haven't seen him in a movie since Knockaround Guys, which was like 2005.
You saw 3, right?
What?
The made for TV Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh, I didn't see it, but he played Dale
Dale
Earnhardt.
Earnhardt. Yes. Yep.
So,
that's a good one.
I like this movie. However, I never felt the intensity of it. And I think
Alex was.
it reminded me so much of Eagle Eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if this kind of maybe gave Eagle Eye
Sure.
its.
I really liked the end. I was not expecting the end. I didn't know how they were going to wrap it up.
Right.
And
It
I'm
wraps
like,
up quick, too.
Yeah, it does. It's like boom, and it's done. I'm like, oof.
So I haven't seen this movie in years, and like you know, right at the end, like he's like, all right, he's like, where's the chip? Where's the video? Where's the chip?
Where's
he's
the
like,
tape?
it's at blah 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 blah, and they pull up, and
Fourth and
and
Washington.
I'm like, oh shit, that's right, they go in there with all the gangsters.
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah, I forgot Tom Sizemore too. Yeah, he's got.
And then all his cronies are like Italian actors from Mob something.
One of them was Ace Ventura. Guado.
Guado.
Yep.
So I'm going to say the premise, and then we can go into a little bit more depth of this. So a lawyer becomes targeted by a corrupt politician and his NSA goons when he accidentally receives key evidence to a politically motivated crime.
Mm-hmm.
Gene Hackman, Will Smith, Regina King. I mean, we've been naming all these names. Made in '98. It's dated, and you know it's dated.
You know it's dated just because of all the technology that they use.
Yeah. And some of it, I'm like, okay. When I saw this in '98, great film. I mean, this is like The Rock. You know, and you said Air Force One, Independence Day. It's like one of those great '90s action films to me.
I'm actually kind of surprised Brett hasn't seen it, but at the same time, it's Brett. You always give everyone a jaw drop, and you're like, I haven't seen it.
So, did you hate it?
No, I didn't hate
No,
it.
he said he liked it.
Okay.
But like I said, it was somewhat. I mean, you knew what was going to happen. just because it's 2020 and this was
It made the movie
1998.
tropes. It did.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, like in 19, was it 97 or
98.
98.
In 1998, I'm sure it was holy crap because you don't know all that surveillance stuff is
Right.
going on. But now, it's so much more advanced.
Yeah, the fact that it's still relevant today of the NSA. That's the
Yeah.
one thing that I'm like, this might never go away as being a topic or a hot button topic.
sure.
So I can see.
Well, and I think Americans now have just accepted the fact that there is no privacy.
Well, we have smartphones that give out so much information.
Yeah.
We have no choice at this point.
I mean,
You're either off the grid or
the
you're with
government agencies are they're just overwhelmed with how much crap they have on
it.
everybody.
There are millions of people.
Yes.
It's just they'll get to you eventually. Maybe.
Eventually,
Who
if
knows?
they want to get
if they
to you,
wanted to.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a great film. This was my introduction to Gene Hackman.
Okay.
So I don't know what other films. I know he's huge in Superman, but I'm trying to think of
He was in The Replacements.
yes, The Replacements. We watched that one.
Not known for that, I'm sure. He was in Runaway Jury, which I've never seen.
I saw that one.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
How come I've seen Runaway Jury? Duh. That's so stupid.
Wasn't he the coach in Hoosiers? I've never seen Hoosiers, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
he
Behind
was.
Enemy Lines. I saw that one with Owen Wilson. Yeah. I'm looking at his IMDb, and I mean, Gene Hackman's a huge actor. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
Just maybe not in
he's
stuff
just
you've seen.
he was never
Didn't
big
hit
for
your
me.
radar?
No, yeah, I'm looking at a lot of stuff that he's been in. Oh my gosh, yeah, he's a huge actor, of course, yes. But this was my introduction to him when I was a kid. So yeah, anything else you want to touch on Enemy of the State, Alex? I mean, you never.
Well, I have the same opinion.
You're always tense when we watch this.
I know
film.
because it's like I mean Brett's over here like oh it's not very intense. Well, it's a 1998 film.
You made
so...
Yoda look at you.
What? No, I really enjoy the movie. Like I like pretty much I can't think of a Will Smith movie that I don't like.
Right.
Like I enjoy Will Smith. I really like
7 Pounds isn't fun to watch.
There's several of his movies.
Pursuit of Happiness isn't fun to watch either.
what
It's
was
not
Pursuit
fun.
of Happiness.
You're not
is
gonna put that in
serious.
just for a.
No.
What was
hey, let's
that?
watch Pursuit of Happiness.
What was
this
that
weekend.
football movie? Concussion?
I
That was somewhat.
have no idea. I don't think I've seen that one.
Somewhat.
I know what you're talking about too. Let me go to his film.
I think it's called Concussion.
Oh, I've not seen it, but no, I really enjoyed it. I think it's especially if you're within our age group and it's one of those movies.
Oh
that
well,
you
Alex, hold on. Aladdin. You haven't finished it. You haven't even seen
There
it.
is still people on my ass at work. They're like, you've only been 23
So
minutes
how about
in the
you
movie.
just freaking watch it? You're not going anywhere anytime soon.
I'm doing my regular life right now.
We'll
like,
get
this
to
thing
that
hasn't
in a minute.
this thing hasn't affected my
We'll
job.
get to that in
Well,
a
Brett
minute.
didn't like Suicide Squad, so that was
That's
one.
for sure.
I thought he was fine.
After Earth.
Well, what was the one I'm
His
talking about?
acting is fine.
I'm going through. I
It
don't
was like 2015 or 2016.
Collateral Beauty.
He was a doctor. CTE.
No. Concussion. Yep,
Yeah,
you're right.
I was right.
2015. So you got the year wrong.
Damn, I said 2015.
You said 2016.
Damn, I'm good. I've got the year wrong.
No, you got it. Anchorman 2. I don't remember him being in Anchorman 2.
He was in Anchorman too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna go through Will
Anchorman
Smith's
2 is a
IMDb.
great
Yeah,
movie.
it's
Hitch was not very good.
I liked Hitch.
All right, Alex, you can like that terrible film.
Okay,
if you
so
want.
that'd be Brett's turn.
Yeah, and Brett, we got to say something about this.
Okay.
Brett might not be on next week. So,
Right.
this has to be a film that you're okay with us talking about where you might not be able to chime in. You can probably get on our YouTube. You can get on YouTube.
Sure.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? Huh? Right? We can do
Yeah,
that.
see, Amanda's on my side. She liked Hitch too.
Okay.
So I'll give you a choice, but I think I know what you're gonna pick, and I have reasons for one of them, not so much for the other one.
Okay.
So the first choice is The Mist because I
Hmm.
know that you haven't seen it. And why are you looking at me like?
Because I've seen previews and shit for the Mist. It looks stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
I know how it ends.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Did you read the book?
Got spoiled.
Did you read the book?
No, but I know the internet.
Okay, so this movie's been remade like a million times, right?
Twice.
No.
Because we watched.
We
one-
watched The Fog.
Is that what it was called?
Wow.
Not the storm. Not the. It's not the storm. The fog. I swear it was not the fog. We watched something.
It was The Fog. It was with the guy who looks like Jason. Is it no John? Who's the singer from All American Rejects?
I don't know what his
Looks
name
like
is, but I
him.
know
It might be him.
Josh.
Tom Welling was in The Fog.
Him.
He played
Him.
Clark Kent on Smallville.
Yes, he looks like the singer from All American Rejects.
I can't tell you who was in this movie. I just remember we watched something.
It's bad. So no.
Yeah, I heard
It's The
really
Fog.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it was The Fog.
The Mist is really good. It's got Tom Jane, who played Punisher and the Punisher played from Castle.
Well, we've also got Amanda in chat over here that says that I love The Mist, one of my faves.
She listened to her, but
Bad Boys. Yes.
She's my bestie.
I haven't even given you my. I don't think you're gonna want this, but my other
I don't think you're gonna.
my other option is Scarface because it's a cult hit, and I thought of it because a lot of Grand
Have
Theft
you
Auto.
seen it?
Yeah,
Oh.
a lot of Grand Theft Auto Vice City is inspired by Scarface, and it's very it's a side of Al Pacino. Al Pacino's played mob roles before, but this is something a little bit different. So,
I'm voting Scarface.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. I've always wanted to see this film, and now I have a reason to.
And there you go. This was one I would like to watch with you guys, but if I can't, obviously
So,
that's fine.
but here's the deal. So he wants to watch that one, but at the same time, like I'm not into wanting to watch Scarface. I kind of would like to watch
This is Scarface is the classic.
I know.
The classic. I mean, it's
know.
like The Godfather. It's like an omen you have
I've
to
never
see.
seen The
I know,
Godfather.
I know.
Seen it either.
I know. But it's,
Our generation has not seen The Godfather. It's like the
Oh,
generation before
no,
us and
no,
bure
no,
us.
no.
Like
I think
You-
we're in the
you-
minority
we are.
of having not seen The Godfather even at our age.
I really want to see Scarface.
I think we hold off on that one.
Mm-mm.
You could pick it for your next one.
But Brett, it is your choice.
It's your choice. I want to watch
So-
what The Mist. He wants to watch Scarface. We've never ran into this before.
I think
so.
we'll go with The Mist just
Okay.
because I would like to watch Scarface with you guys.
Okay. We'll watch The Mist. I will put that on the list.
on the list.
The Mist.
There's some cast members in The Mist that you'll recognize too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Okay, when did
Several.
this movie come out, Brett?
08, I believe.
Yeah, it was around.
Really?
I was working in electronics when it came out on DVD and Blu-ray.
All right. What's its IMDb or not
You want me
IMDb?
to-
What's
okay.
its
Well,
score? What's its score? I want to
Let
know.
me just get The Mist up first, and I'll tell you.
I can't believe that. It's like, didn't we watch this? No, that was The Fog.
It was 07,
Oh.
and it had 1 year TV series.
Yeah.
All right. So it's got a 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, I guess that's all
There
right.
you
A
go.
freak storm unleashes a species of bloodthirsty creatures on a small town where a small band of citizens hole up in a supermarket and fight for their lives.
I swear we've seen
Now
this.
I've read the book and I don't remember.
The Fog
I
is-
think the ending of the book is different from the movie, but I don't know for sure because I don't quite remember.
Problem is, I know how the movie ends.
I
so
don't. But
I won't spoil it. for you.
Josh, what's the one with Adam Kutcher?
Ashton
Ashton
Kutcher.
Kutcher.
He's never been in a horror film.
No. Yes. Yeah. It was like a winter one where there's like things with zombies and it's like winter zombies. It's almost like The Mist, but there's like a big. I'm serious. We've seen
I'm
it and it
gonna
was a
look this
horrible
one up.
movie. Like it's Ashton Kutcher. Somebody need to look this up.
I'm
for
looking
me.
it
You're
up.
thinking of Josh Hartnett, and it's 30 Days of Night.
Yes, that one.
Because Ashton Kutcher and Josh Hartnett are so close.
That's the one. Thank you for getting in my head. But it was a horrible movie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's like The Thing.
Never
You know
seen
what
the thing
is
either.
a horrible Josh Hartnett movie? Hollywood Homicide.
Never seen that one.
Yeah, that's with Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Wait, another thing, couple things about movies.
We're good.
is,
Yeah, keep going with it.
Um,
Because we have a short list. We can.
every Tuesday and Friday, I check iTunes for sales on digital movies.
Okay.
Well, on last Friday, and I've been doing this since 2017 when I started building my digital collection.
Mm-hmm.
They finally had Armageddon, The Rock, Con Air, and Enemy of the State for $7.99. Now, Con Air, The Rock, and Armageddon have never been cheaper than $17.99.
Are you serious?
On digital?
They're
On
old.
digital, I
How
know,
old is that?
but
They just added
something
Armageddon
about-
to HBO.
something about those Nick Cage movies, especially The Rock and Con Air, are never on sale. So they finally, for the first time in 3 years, went on sale. So I bought them.
Nick Cage is probably hurting.
I
So
love Con
I'm
Air.
sure he is. So
That's probably why.
I watched Con Air. I actually just watched The Rock
love
a
that
couple weeks
movie.
ago because I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
But I watched Con Air, and it's so bad, but it's just great.
That's what I mean. It's a bad movie, but it's a.
Is it
It's
bad?
Yes, it's a
when
bad
you-
movie.
It's a great popcorn movie.
Yeah, that.
I'm trying to think of why it could be bad.
Well, his southern
Just
accent is
just look at his
terrible.
character, okay? It's bad, but
Con Air?
it's a good movie though.
I don't.
It's no.
Big-
The Rock is more campy than Con Air, I think.
I would disagree.
Really?
I'm on Brett's side.
Well, The
But
Rock is hardcore though.
The Con Air has
Rock.
a very tons of cast members.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh
do
my
a,
gosh.
Can you do a good Sean Connery?
Oh, Sean Connery.
Oh, you actually do a good one.
Why couldn't
Welcome
you put
to The
the
Rock.
bunny back
Welcome
in
to
the
The Rock.
box?
If you just talk like this.
Personally, I think you're a fucking idiot.
Personally, I think you're a fucking idiot.
You do a really good one. You actually do a good one.
I saw that movie as a kid, so and
I
my
did
brother.
too.
So
It's so bad
I
that
don't
you
know
see
why
it
I
as
was
a
like-
kid.
Yeah,
I was
I saw it as a kid.
12 or 13 years old.
Yep.
And
Oh, I was
I
younger
was
than
with
that.
my friend whose mom was one of the youth leaders at church.
Yeah.
And she let us watch this, and it was the most F-bombs I've ever seen or
Wait a minute.
ever heard in my life. I'm like, what?
You said youth leader.
Yeah. Not a youth pastor. She wasn't a
That's
Pastor.
weird though. The church allowed you to watch.
not the church. We were at
Okay.
we were camping, and we were in the camper, and the only
That's a-
movie they had
that
was
that
The
movie.
Rock.
Bloody. Bloody.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they get
It's weird.
infected.
It's weird that we.
Oh, I think the shower scene is probably one of the worst.
What shower
Which
scene?
tower?
Where they get bombarded in the shower, and all that's left is
Oh, that's not that bloody.
maybe it's in my head that it is.
I mean, some of them get shot up.
See,
but
that's
it's
what
really-
we have to
Really?
make like a quarantine list of movies. And
That is a great idea.
Ooh, that could be the new fan topic.
That's
yeah.
well, we're already talking about one
We're already
thing,
talking about.
but we're not
quarantine
talking
stuff.
about. Well, we
Figured
just
that
need
would
a.
be part of it.
We just what's we'll just say what. Well, it's fine. We'll just say. Well, has movies been on the topic? Has people been saying watching movie?
I haven't opened them up yet.
But I think maybe we'll if
Okay.
if we doesn't get into it, maybe we can what is a movie has to absolutely be on your quarantine list.
Okay.
That might be a good one. But we'll finish up on our chat about
Okay, so that's me. We're watching The Mist this week.
Yes.
So, PTOUnlimited Podcast Movie Club involves us as well as the fans. So, if that's something that you guys want to participate in next week's conversation on Monday, join us, watch The Mist, and join in on the conversation next week.
Yep.
Okay,
Moving on.
moving on.
So I want to talk a little bit about Twitch. So
Okay.
today was Alex's 2-year anniversary. And she was streaming Halo 2.
Yeah, I think I'm about done with it.
Cool.
So tell them where you're at. Tell them what
I'm-
you
She
tell them
doesn't
what
know.
you're doing
What
in
I'm
the
doing,
campaign. Like where
I'm about to. Now I'm trying to think of what I was doing because I was talking so much during my.
because she already met the alien, the big tentacle alien. How far is that
Great
into the
mind.
campaign?
That seemed like.
I don't remember. Maybe 60%.
Okay, so you're pretty far into the campaign.
Yeah, like you could just tell that you're towards the end just because the music and the intensity of the story is getting like. It seemed like I'm probably at the last 2 parts, is what it seems like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to even remember the end of Halo 2.
See, Josh just told me it ends abruptly.
Yeah.
So, and the only ending
Shouldn't
to
have told
any
her that.
Halo that
Why? It's gonna make her want to play 3.
Because it'll make her mad and it'll be funny.
either
She
way,
doesn't know
it's-
what to expect.
I don't know what to expect. The only ending to any Halo I've ever seen is Halo 3. I
Uh-huh.
know how Halo 3 ends.
I do believe you saw the end of Reach.
Nope.
No, you saw the end of ODST. You helped us with the end of ODST.
I probably
It's
did.
that last firefight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the end?
Yes.
Okay, I know the end of 2. 2 of them.
And you have to
So-
play through the campaign of ODST. I forgot about that one.
That one's a
Mhm.
pain in the ass.
It's fun. It's an
Mhm.
exploration game, open world. You're gonna
The-
get lost.
the in-between-
She's already getting lost in 2.
The in between stuff is a pain in the ass.
You get
the
frustrated.
Streets of Mombasa.
Yes.
Yeah. No, these freaking I'll tell you what, on Halo 2, the only thing I'm not liking is the brutes. I can't take them down with a freaking shotgun or everything else is like
you
a
need to
shot.
dual wield on the brutes.
Well, thanks for telling me.
Well,
Now that she's almost
Now
done.
that I'm about done.
Seems like somebody else should have told you.
Like
that.
I just left Cortana.
I don't have that knowledge.
Like Cortana, I left her behind for something.
I've only seen
like she's doing
She
something.
stayed on a ship, didn't she? Or was that in one?
Yeah, she stayed on like a ship or something,
she
and then
did that in one, too.
she sent me into like up into the air somewhere.
In the air.
Oh,
yeah, that's where I'm at.
I think you're on the last. I think you're at the end
That's what I said. Is like I feel like I'm at the end of the.
because it's in the spaceship.
That's where I'm going. I'm in a spaceship.
Yeah, it's in one of the big ones.
Okay, well that's where I'm at. So,
So,
I'm about to finish Halo 2. I'll start Halo 3. Finish
Probably
Halo
next
2,
week.
and then I'll start Halo 3 next week.
So, going on with your Twitch, I finished an animation video that took me over a year and a half to finish. I've had the idea of it for so long, and she has a new intro video, so that took me some time this week.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so make sure you do join your Twitch stream for that. And then on Saturday we played some GTA 5, and we started and finished a heist.
Holy crap!
Did
Yeah,
the
we
whole
did!
thing.
Which
For
one?
like 5.5 hours.
The prisoner one.
Okay.
Yep. It was almost a 6-hour stream.
What did it pay?
It's 40.
No, you got no. That's how much. That's how much it costs for you to get. But Alex got 120,000, and then the rest of us got 40,000. So
Yeah.
it was like,
Okay.
yeah, it was a good payout.
Boy,
Like
that's
220,000, I think.
That's a lot. There's no way I would have been around for that.
Dude,
What time did you get done?
I think it was 2 in the morning.
Probably 2, yeah.
Yeah. Well, by the time we were doing the ending, we were getting so tired.
I was so tired.
But it did get that one clip of Patrick getting screamed.
There's plenty
great.
of other clips that we need to make from that just playing that night because it was fun.
it was a great great night. So it was Rick, Patrick, Alex, and me, and we did the prison break heist. And
I changed my character up too.
Oh
Cool,
yeah,
good.
She's no good as
Well, you'll just have you'll just have to see what I look like the next time
Yeah.
I knock on your door. Yeah, I might get a whoa.
Ooh, Alex, wait a minute.
I don't know if I'm ranked as far as Josh with the whoa yet, because Josh is like way up here
Yeah,
with
some
whoa.
creepy with the clown
Oh,
face.
Patrick won the car.
He won an Aston Martin.
Aston Martin
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
for the wheel or whatever. Yeah.
The James Bond one.
Yep.
Yep.
With the guns.
Yep.
Yep.
I was like, Patrick, you have to have a suit now.
That's cool.
So he has to go shopping
Yeah.
for a
It's a
suit.
tux.
He has to go
Yep.
shopping now.
Oh no, he needs a suit because
It could be either.
James Bond just for that's what a quarantine movie is. The Daniel Craig Bond movies.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Casino Royale will be on my list there. That's a great film.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can skip Quantum of Solace.
Yeah.
Except for the opening 10 minutes, the car chase. That's a great car chase.
I don't remember Quantum of Solace. I think I've only seen that movie once.
Yeah.
I've seen
been a
all
while.
of Daniel Craig and Pierce Brosnan. So let's talk about the fan topic.
Let's talk about the fan topic, guys.
So every week we have a conversation on social media and our YouTube. So this week we put out the question. Let me get the topic up so I say it properly. How do you plan or have planned to pass the time at home in quarantine? So this is a worldwide pandemic that we talked about, the coronavirus. There are a lot of countries going under lockdown. Some states are having some restrictions. How do you pass the time?
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about ours.
Well, my life has not. The only thing that's different in my life.
Did you
is
see the
that-
meme?
Oh, the Muppet that looks like.
Yeah, yeah. I'll pull it up actually. That way,
Yeah, you pull it
people
up.
can see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
The only thing that has changed in my daily life is that I can't like go to a restaurant to eat. Like I can't go if I need to get out of the building for lunch. I can't go sit down at a restaurant. I can still leave and get carry out, but
Right.
I still go to work, and
And
I wouldn't be able to go to the gym if I was going to the gym, which it's getting that time of year where I want to go to the gym and now I can't go to the gym.
Speaking of, my app, my Tone It Up app, because of quarantine, is free for 30 days.
Cool.
They did
Try it.
for
should.
new people.
it's amazing.
It's a lot of fun.
What's his name? Does he
This?
have a name? Yeah.
Oh,
This
I don't know.
Muppet?
Yeah.
No.
I have no
I
idea.
looked it up.
I like that meme though, because I don't know, they just the memes that come out with this
that I
Muppet.
do.
So, in light of what I just said, I prepared what I would be doing if I was quarantined.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, I would try to get on my backlog of video games. And I started thinking, I can, even now, with all the time in the world, I can't play for hours on end.
Right.
I just have to break it up. And I thought I would probably select a TV series, probably one that I've seen but haven't seen in a while, like the original CSI. I've slowly been going through because it's on Hulu.
24 would be good.
It would, except
Ooh.
I've tried to go back to it, and it's just not grabbing me.
We never finished it.
Well, we were on season 3.
I've watched the whole series, all but season 1. I've seen them twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think I've run my course with 24.
Yeah,
Not
probably.
and it's just it's cornier than I originally remembered, but I was younger. So.
Yeah, you think about Kiefer Sutherland and his deep, dark voice talking on the cell phone.
Sure. Damn it, Chloe.
Yeah, I kind of thought about it. It's like, think about it.
Honestly,
Nothing's going to change.
I've been watching more. Excuse me. I've been watching more movies than anything else.
Right. We've been eating at home like we normally have.
I know, it's like our life really hasn't changed that much right now, and it probably won't, because for right now, Josh's.
Let's consider my job essential.
Josh's job is going to be essential. My job's essential. So I mean,
before anybody gets concerned about let's see, Alex takes precautions. Brett, he's not seeing too many people. Me, I see 2 people in my job.
I see
2.
hundreds of people a day.
I probably see.
But
I see a lot.
You probably have a stronger immune system than us, I'd say.
It doesn't matter.
No, at this point, no.
But
never mind.
I will say that I have not been in contact with any less people. It's probably been more people, honestly.
Oh, I
Yeah,
I can't
unfortunately
imagine.
for you. And honestly, I think it's kind of been the same for me. So, but
not for me. It's been
so
less.
as far as like as far as the question goes,
how do you plan to pass the time?
How do I plan to pass
How do you
the
pan
time? So I plan to pass the time. Let's say I do get quarantined. We're not allowed
so
to leave
like
the house.
you and I kind of have to agree on things here.
Yeah. So I'm like, so here's what my plan is. If you let me talk first.
Okay.
So you're probably gonna like what I have to say though. Is like I'm probably gonna finish Halos. Like that was like I was playing today and I'm like I'm probably just gonna go through and play Halo all day until I finish all the Halo campaigns.
Right.
After that, I'm moving to Half-Life.
Oh yeah.
That's my second one because Half-Life Alex got a 10.
It got a 10 on IGN. Masterpiece. It's doing very well on Metacritic as well.
Yeah, so I've got that to look forward to. So I'll probably catch up on some video gaming. So I'll be streaming a little bit more because for one, that's another way to just make some money.
Mm-hmm.
And for 2, I'm not a big like movie watcher. Like I can't just like I can sit down and play video games for a while because I'm engaged in it. And movies, I'll probably get bored after I start the second movie. I thought about going back and watching like binge watching Breaking Bad again.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yep, because it's been on my mind for a while. I'm like, damn, I really like Breaking Bad.
And we still have Netflix. We haven't gotten rid of it.
So and I'd love to go back and binge watch Breaking Bad again. And then the other thing is that I will probably end up doing the opposite of that as well, which is making sure that I'm getting my workout in every day with Tone It Up. So that's really, I think, like the whole big thing. And then cooking. I think we'll probably experiment more with some at-home cooking.
Yeah.
Well, that's really it.
I thought about if I wanted to do something different, I would read some more or some.
Yeah, we don't read.
I would like to read Jurassic Park again, and I would like to read The Lost World again.
You're gonna get some 50 Shades of Grey in there too?
No.
I'm not joking. It's actually a pretty damn good book.
I haven't read The Lost World in 20 years or so.
I read it in middle school.
I really don't remember anything
tell you the
about
truth,
it.
I did skip some paragraphs.
It's so different from the movie.
Oh, well, they go so into depth in the science. Like,
well, especially in Jurassic Park with chaos theory.
Every single chapter opens up with a chaos theory.
Yeah.
And sometimes it goes a little too long.
Still a very good book.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Fantastic. Michael Crichton, really, really good. He was a really good author.
Well, again, I haven't read a lot of his books, but him on a research level for Jurassic Park was like, holy crap.
Dude, I had to stop reading this one book. Let me look it up. It sounded really good. I think it's called Flight Plan.
Yeah, that sounds right. So that was a movie too, wasn't it?
No, you're thinking of Timeline. I read Timeline. No.
It could be Sphere? A movie of the same name, but
I'm looking through all his books. Congo. No. Gosh, this is really bothering me. Wait. Airframe. That's what it was. Airframe.
Hmm.
So Airframe was about an airplane that went berserk, and yeah,
I knew I was right.
Josh, would you catch up on reading?
I don't know.
Because I mean, you did really good at
What
like.
did you write about, Brett? Hold on.
There was a movie called Flight Plan.
But oh yeah, that's with Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said no.
As in he had nothing to do with it.
Well, that's probably true, but I was still right.
Sorry, Alex. I apologize for interrupting you.
Go on.
What did you say?
Something about reading.
Would I read?
Will you read?
I probably would.
You know what I would read? Some
Josh does. You do audiobooks more.
Garfield.
Yeah.
I read some Garfield.
I have the Far Side collection sitting right there.
I'm gonna say
Look
yeah,
right
we
there.
got the Far Side over there. So yeah, we got the whole collection. Over
Yep.
there.
I don't know
Full
what that
Gary
means.
Larson collection. No,
I don't know.
dude.
I don't know what that means.
Open it up after
I'm
the
gonna
show.
say you'll recognize it. Like I think it's one of the most popular ones.
Alex, if you're gonna stream more, we're gonna have to fight over the computer. Because...
So here's the deal. I thought so. We did a co-stream last night, and I think that when we do streaming, I'm gonna do campaign, like all the Halos, and I'll go to Half-Life. But other than that, I think I'll save like my Saturday nights for like Saturday or Sunday nights for you and me.
Did you have too much fun?
It was a lot of fun. Like I liked yelling at you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was like it reminds me of Brett when we had all three of us on there, and Josh is like,
We played
drop my
Overcooked.
fucking mushroom.
We played Overcooked.
We played Overcooked together last night, so we had then we put out a video today. It was hilarious of us yelling at each other.
Well, yeah, no, it was a great time. It was fun. There was a lot of yelling. Patrick was there. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick was there. He said there was a lot of yelling.
I had a foot and mouth moment last night.
He
too.
did. He would not shut up. He had a husband foot and mouth
I
problem last
couldn't
night.
stop. I couldn't stop.
Anyways, Josh, why don't you say? Have you not said what you're doing?
No.
Why don't you talk about what you're gonna do?
What he would do if he was able to.
Yes, if you were quarantined.
There's always I would do a lot more video editing. I would probably put out a lot more content for you.
Why not you?
Oh, I'm not doing it. No. I don't want to do my YouTube. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want my brand like that.
Or you can advertise to.
My brand is the podcast and
that
Mr.
is
L.
how you can make some money.
No.
You can.
I could.
You can advertise.
Yes. No.
Upgrading other. You can advertise upgrading people's profiles.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's the thing. Like.
That is gonna put a lot on your plate.
I have to care about other people's stuff.
He cares about mine.
I mean, I was commissioned to do stuff for Rob, and I was like, I got to get this done. I was on a deadline. I made myself out a deadline, and I love doing it. Trust me.
And it looked great.
Oh yeah, he loves it. He streams with all the stuff and he did pay for it and everything. So
okay.
I don't, if I'm good at something, never do it for
What
free.
are you gonna do?
Probably video editing and a lot more. Probably just more graphics, more graphic design.
You know the other way that we're gonna pass our time together as a couple?
What?
We're gonna play board games.
Oh. I thought Brett was like, what's she gonna say?
You guys are dirty.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking board games. Let's play board games.
I went there.
Josh is all like, ooh, what are we gonna do?
Go on.
We're gonna play some board games. No, it's like there's some board games that I like playing board games with you.
Right.
I'm going to research
Mario Party
and plan building a rifle.
Ooh, there you go. I'll take some time.
Well, I mean,
just because I don't know much about
just
it.
take apart your gun and put it back together. And
There you go.
Start learning how to
Well, I can do that with my guns because
blindfolded and stuff. I mean,
ooh, you could end up doing that. We can do it on the podcast.
Do we really want to have Brett put a gun together on the podcast?
Yes, like
There's no bullets.
Well, obviously, but like 2 weeks. 2 weeks in quarantine, Brett. Just by the time you'll be like you'll be like a Forrest Gump
in the army now, right?
Dude.
In the army now, and the special forces guy was disassembling that rifle, blindfold, and the guy was timing him.
Yep. And the Air Force, Forrest Gump, he's like, "Why'd you put that rifle so quickly?"
Because you told me to.
You told me to.
You are a damn genius. You're gonna be a general someday.
What did he say? He's like, "I promote you to something like immediately." I was like, "That's a great scene."
Why did you assemble that weapon so quickly? Because you told me to, Drill Sergeant.
I want to watch Forrest Gump now.
It's a good movie. I love
Quentin's
Forrest.
favorite.
I love
his
Forrest
favorite
Gump.
film. He loves it.
No, my one gun is only like 4 pieces when it's fully disassembled.
Yeah.
Too broken down to clean.
It's the arm,
No, it's the frame, the barrel, the slide, and the guide spring rod.
Why did I think of arm?
Guide rod spring.
Maybe I think a slide was the arm. No. Maybe that was in my head for some reason.
Mhm.
I don't know guns. All right, so we.
Patrick says, yeah, in the army now, and then Pauly Shore's character
He
did it with a flashlight.
He's right. I remember that part.
Wow. So Alex and I can't tell you how many times we tried to watch In the Army Now for like.
It took
But we've seen it. We've seen it.
forever.
It's great.
No, we've seen it.
No,
We've
we've
seen it.
now
seen
it's
it.
great.
It's just it was
It
one
was a
of
movie
those
to fall
like
asleep to.
it was one of those movies we just put in before we went to bed.
Right. And so therefore we got to a certain point every single time where they're like just in they
I
would
don't
get
even
they would
remember.
get shipped over and they'd see the Oasis or something and that get to that scene where like maybe you should get some sun on those cheeks, you know.
Because he goes a little crazy.
Yeah,
And
yep.
he strips down.
Yep.
He thinks he's near
Yes.
water.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, Jack, look at that ass. Maybe you should stay naked. Get some sun on those cheeks.
Yeah. So yeah. Therefore, yes. That's great film.
All right. So here's the deal. You want to move on to fan.
Yeah.
Response.
Response.
Patrick likes to
Responses.
quote it too with
Yes.
the rocket launcher. Suck on
Okay.
that one time.
Wait,
Okay.
What?
Suck on this one time.
Oh yeah.
I'm not shouting it.
Doesn't he shoot it backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna start with YouTube. We've got Amanda that says, "I'm gonna play Diablo again. The only video game I'm obsessed with. But I'm with Brett. My life was quarantine.
Right.
And adult coloring books.
Ooh.
Which
Alex, you have one,
I
but
do.
you stopped.
I do. I made like 3 or 4.
Wait a minute. Is an adult coloring book? Is that implying that it's dirty?
Not necessarily, because
Difficult.
mine is an adult coloring book that just has cuss words in it.
Adult coloring
With-
books
with cats.
are usually like they usually have like a difficult level to them that make them look. You can make them look really good, like adults. You know.
That's not what I think of. I think of like it's either dirty or it has bad words in it.
No.
Amanda, what are you trying to say? Go ahead
Adult
and tell us.
coloring books. Adult coloring books are going to be like the. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to Instagram for a few comments here. We got JMT Podcast.
Shout out.
He said basically, and Brett, you're gonna love this one. Basically turned into George from Seinfeld and just watched TV shows and movies. And he has a picture right here.
What is it?
It's just George like
Lounging.
lounging
Yeah,
on a
couch.
like a recliner, just like.
That makes me
Oh,
think of when
yeah.
he has the answering machine when he's screening calls. Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Have you ever heard that?
Yes. Yeah. You
Leave a message at the beep.
Okay. We've got.
What?
We've got. Oops. Okay. We've got the Fickle Fanboy Podcast. They say.
Shout out.
Shout out. Same way I do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. They said, right after I record a podcast episode, edit another, enjoy my coffee, binge watch the show or movie franchise, and play a few games in VR. But after that, definitely the whole taking over the world thing. If there's any time anyway. Oh, and let's not forget, I gotta take the time to check out Cute Kitty's latest Twitch stream. Aw, thank you. I haven't read through
Just
these.
get your
Did you
your lips off
put that
her
on your own,
ass.
you know that, right?
What? I'm sorry, what?
You did that on your own. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Yes.
They're not
Um,
kissing her ass, Brad. Come on.
And there's a new world, and there's a new one. World domination has to wait till Wednesday, possibly Thursday. You know what? We'll just call in Saturday. Yeah, that sounds good. That's what they said. That's all pretty darn good. We've got Varric on Instagram. Drinking while doing household projects and gardening.
See, a lot of people have said that they've been drinking. A lot of people have.
Yeah.
I don't
We've
know
got Squirtle on, or Rob. Actually, I'm just
Say
gonna
his name,
call you
Rob.
Shout out to Rob.
Shout out to Rob, becoming a SoundCloud rapper. Yeah, okay.
Have you seen this setup?
I did. I'm like,
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a
So-
big setup.
a lot of stuff.
That was like amateur.
Um,
He's got a perpendicular desk though.
Yeah, ours is all stuffed onto one. We need to get a better desk, Alex.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
working from home now though, right?
yes, he is.
Yeah.
We've got Patrick.
Shout out to Patrick.
Shout out to Patrick. Movies, video games, and walking or moving as much as possible to get some exercise.
That
So
is the
basically,
thing.
what I want to do.
I've been walking around the office more. I'm not going out. I'm not doing any exercise right now. Like that's the problem. Alex and I haven't gotten back into Oh yeah. Oh, actually,
What?
we have a comment on YouTube that says, Alex, I did discover new wines I'm in love with. So did you.
I did.
You drank
Oh, I did.
You
All
got-
right. So Amanda, you and I were supposed to have a girls' night like a week or two ago, but then you got sick. Oh, not with the virus, but you got sick, and then I was sick or something. I don't know, but we couldn't do it. So Josh, without me even asking, was a really nice husband and had bought us, you and me, a little 4-pack of these little wine cooler can things called No Way Rosé.
Yes, wait, Rose.
Or Yes Way Rosé, whatever.
12%.
And they're these like tiny little cans have like 12% alcohol by volume or whatever, and they taste very good if you've never had them before. So I highly suggest it. And 1.5 of those things got me super buzzed on my stream. So
That's why she crashed the
that's
plane,
why
Brett.
that's why I crashed the plane. I was also flying drunk.
Crash it. You just used it to kill Patrick.
Ah!
I don't know how to turn.
Yes, they're
She didn't
very
know
very
how.
good. By
Turn
the
with
way.
the bumpers.
Yeah,
Very
she
good.
figured it out. The thing is,
I figured it out.
we assigned Alex as the pilot, Brett, and
Why? Why would you do
because
that?
it was great for content. Thing is, you can't get in the plane during a heist at all if you're not the pilot.
I believe
We
that.
couldn't get in. We couldn't take over. We were like, I can do this for her. I almost came in here. I had to train her how to land the plane
Yes,
while we were
I
talking.
can do a helicopter. Like,
Very different.
I can't do a plane though.
The plane is like literally driving a car that goes up and down.
It's so many buttons to turn this way and
The
that
helicopter just hovers.
way. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways,
One more.
we got Woo Long Talks podcast.
Shout out.
Working, yes, really, catching up on Netflix shows, bit of gaming, and spending time with my family.
Yeah, everyone's like, suddenly I have to talk to my wife.
I know, right?
Who's this woman living with me?
Okay, and then we've got JNT podcast, which is
Shout out.
well, they're streaming board games and a lot.
Go ahead. What?
Said there's a lot of weed and masturbation. I guess if you're gonna pass the time, man.
Oh,
Oh, that's the funniest comment so far. That's all I got. That's funny.
That's some good stuff right there.
I should just not proofread these before because I usually read all of them and then I don't have a big reaction, and I didn't proofread these that time. So, all right, let's see what else we got.
Oh, man.
Yes, Alex drank Saturday night and ran me over with a plane. Yes, I did, Patrick.
Oh, that was a good time. That was a great time, actually. I had so much fun with that. I think we got to get on out of here, guys. What do we have as far as a topic for next week? Did we?
You
Here-
said you had one.
Let's do the movie one,
You want-
probably. Like,
What's
Well,
on-
You
what's-
gotta
what-
limit it. You gotta pick.
what's a
like,
movie you want?
What's one or two or three movies you could watch over and over during your
Yeah.
quarantine? Because
Yeah.
you can
I-
only watch those three movies.
Right. Yeah. What's three movies on your quarantine?
That's not how I
list?
was gonna.
Well, I
How
don't
do you want to
care.
say it? How do you want to say it?
Well, I was gonna
Let's-
say what is your top 3 quarantine movie list or something like that.
Wasn't that implied if you'd watch them over and
Yeah.
over and over again? So, or you could do it like this: one movie, one TV show, and one
Video
Video game?
That's it. You can have to stick to.
Ooh,
through
that's
the
a good one.
quarantine.
Really?
I
Because
like
those are
that
the
one.
3 things we've always went over.
Yes.
I was gonna say book, but books are boring.
We can add books in there.
We
We're
can
not
add
the
an
only...
honorable mention book.
Yes.
If you want a
honorable
book, okay, so I got this. All right, so video game, movie, TV show, and a book.
And a book.
Okay, that is actually really good. So
There we
Damn,
go.
I'm good.
that's a good one. And Brett,
Damn it, I'm not gonna be on for that.
we don't know. We
We don't know.
Do you want?
How about this? We'll all wear masks on the next podcast.
Doesn't
That's-
matter.
No.
It'll help.
And there's a shortage.
Yeah, that would just.
I
add to
can
the-
make them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could make
You
it.
can make them. I saw this one woman make them.
No, it's not about that. It's the fact that coming here is not essential travel.
Right.
That's true.
So
We'll have to figure out some kind of fun way.
I guess what I could do
Yeah.
is come here from work.
yeah.
But then we
You know
gotta-
they're not going to be cracking down on
No,
people.
no, but I want to follow the law.
We might have you on.
We'll see. When it comes.
I
When it
hate
comes to
saying
next,
that.
when
I
it
want
comes-
you to be here.
When it comes to next Monday, we'll either have an empty
See, that's-
chair or a full chair.
That's what
Right.
gets me is that you're allowed to go buy carry out food from a restaurant. That's not groceries.
That's
That's,
not
not
essential.
This
necessarily
is
essential.
and
No,
we're
it's
allowed.
not.
We can't congregate together with 10 or more people.
It's not. I thought it was 2 or no. It's a
No,
different
that's
place.
in a different country.
Okay.
And right now we're not breaking
5.
it. It's 3.
Yeah.
Is it 3 here?
No, I'm saying we
Oh.
have the three of
Okay.
us.
I was like, what number are you saying, Alex?
Yes.
So probably have Brett on.
We'll see.
Probably.
We'll
I
see.
mean, our hobby's essential.
We're also gonna have to see whether or not we're, how we are
How
health wise.
yeah, I mean,
It's like
given that too.
it's like 1 in 5 people or 1 in 3 people are gonna get the
4.
virus. Yeah, 4. 1 in 4 people.
And 1 in 5. I hate
I
talking
don't
about
know,
this. We
but
don't
it's
need to-
it's going to happen eventually. So we'll see.
So I just hope that everyone's staying safe, clean, and protected. That's
Yes,
the
don't
biggest
talk.
thing.
Don't touch your face.
Oh,
Pretend there's dog poop on your hands. Don't touch
I
your face.
did forget to mention at the beginning is that every day our toilet paper shipment is gone within minutes.
Stop hoarding the toilet paper.
I might actually need to get some soon. Or
No,
we need to
don't.
get paper towels. We have no paper towels.
We have those. Those
Okay.
haven't been an issue. The
Okay.
toilet paper aisle is
So
still
we can get
empty.
paper towels at Walmart. They're cleared out at Target. And I think
Stop
Kroger.
hoarding groceries and
Alex,
sanitary
no one's
items.
listening.
See,
no
at
one's
this
listening
point,
to
I
you
don't
at that
I don't
point.
think
No, everyone's
I
hoarding.
think people, because they're staying home, they're actually making it through the stuff that they've bought,
Right.
and now they're
Yeah.
just
They're making
buying
it
to
through
replace.
the 600
They're
plus
probably
toilet
not
paper rolls.
overbuying groceries. They're just buying what they need.
Well, now you have to think. There are so many people now not going out to eat.
Right. Well, and you think if people are not working, they're budgeting their eating, so they're getting groceries instead of going out.
Right. Groceries are so much cheaper than going out to eat.
They are. They last long.
Except-
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think it's time we did.
Yeah.
So let's do some plugs. Alex, you want to go ahead and do your Twitch again so
Yeah,
we can do that?
So happy 2-year Twitch anniversary to
Woo!
me. Woohoo!
2 years.
So anyways, I am a Twitch streamer, so I Twitch stream on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Right now, like we've been talking about, I've played some GTA. My go-to games right now are GTA, The Sims, and Halo, and Call of Duty, and Overcooked right now. We
Yeah.
just played some Overcooked. I play a wide variety of games. I particularly like first-person shooters. So anyway, so that's where you can catch me. Twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTEKITTI. There you go.
Yep. And as far as I go, I am twitch.tv/Mr. L. That's MISTERL. You can catch me on Tuesday, Wednesday evening, and Saturday morning. I stream Rocket League. What have I been doing? Super Paper Mario, actually. I went back to it. I'm so happy. I started on Wednesday, and then I played some on Saturday, and I was able to actually get it working, and I'm able to play through it, and I'm enjoying it. Not really getting the audience, but you know what? You play what you play, and you just get what you get, and I'm okay with that. I play Rocket League as well. I've been also doing Halo. I did a little bit of that. I did some multiplayer. So, yeah. Make sure you follow me. It's twitch.tv/Mr. L. As far as our podcast goes, we are on social media, so make sure you guys do follow us on all of our socials. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Our Facebook is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we're on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. On those apps, you can check out our meme that we post every Monday. Otherwise, you can always catch us when we post things that go on throughout the week. We do a lot of reposts of Alex and my Twitter as well on our podcast. You can check out some of our Twitch stuff on there too. So do be sure to follow us on our socials. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @Lemke619.
Brett_wings.
Cute_kitty.
On a final note, so I've been going through the old Grand Theft Auto games,
Yeah.
and
You said you were burned out of 5.
I was, because Saturday I literally played Grand Theft Auto Vice City for like 3 hours straight, and I never play for that long.
Is that a long time?
For me, it is, because I
Really?
usually play for maybe an hour, and then I need a break from
Really?
whatever I'm playing.
Oh.
But I turned on a podcast, and I was doing the side stuff, like you can do the ambulance where you have different levels and you end up picking up people that are bleeding and taking them to the hospital. So I did that, and I did the fire truck where you go and you put out fires. And
I've never played the campaign.
And then I
so
did the
this is
taxi
new.
cab where you do fairs, and I was basically trophy hunting. But
Oh.
so
okay.
I did that, and I did the story. The difference between, or what they added between Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 is incredible. Just the extra stuff that they added that just gave you more stuff to do. Is a lot of fun.
It went 1, 2, 3. San Andreas, Vice City.
No, Vice City, San Andreas.
Okay.
But 1 and 2 were the aerials. They weren't sandbox.
Right.
3 is really where it took it to where it is today.
I remember when it went to third person, and then
Yes.
then those 2 came out, and then 4, and then they had all those DLCs.
Well,
And then they had Chinatown Wars, right?
yeah, but that was
That was on the DS.
DS.
Yeah, that was like a top-down one too.
Yeah.
And then 5 came out, right? Am I missing something?
You said 4 and then 5, yeah, because 4 came out in 08 and 5 came out in 13.
I'm just really depressed that GTA 5 still does not have a zombies mode. It's been out for 7 years, right? 2013?
Yeah, but none of them had a zombie mode.
No, but they did it to Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, but they won't do that.
It would be great to have a Los Santos
They could. Speaking
survival.
of zombies,
Yeah.
someone posted on the Walking Dead season 1 poster where it shows Rick on the horse walking towards Atlanta.
Yeah.
Someone did a side by side with that highway today.
And what it looks
buildings. It's like there's like 3 cars.
I want to see if I can find it.
It's crazy.
I want to see if I can find it real quick. So it's like a side by side, Walking Dead side by side Atlanta. Let's search that. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yep, someone did it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
That one right there.
This one?
Yep.
Probably is the closest to it.
All
I don't think that was exactly it.
That's pretty close.
That's not exactly it.
That's not.
Um,
Well, there's that.
That's not the ones that I saw. Shoot, I should have sent
It's
it
okay.
to y'all. Anyway,
Well, I guess I can't show it because it doesn't
Because
exist.
even the skyline was the same,
Okay.
but it was just it was eerie, similar.
Dude, I'm thinking that the time that humanity's not doing the stuff that we normally do, nature is gonna give it a little bit of a reset. You know, maybe if we're gonna get, maybe
Well,
nature
remember
will get a
that,
break.
What Dwight said?
Yeah.
Too many people in this world. We need a new plague.
Yeah, I posted that and I felt really bad.
Not exactly funny now.
No, it's not. It was funny weeks
Can you
ago.
imagine like how many cars aren't going to be running, and then how much like our air quality will probably improve? And
that's the thing. The smog in a lot of countries have actually gone down.
It's cleared up.
That's crazy. So there's some things out of this that can be beneficial. Nature is they get a breath of life right now.
Yep.
So that's good for them. All right, so we're gonna get on out of here, guys. It's been a great episode. We'll catch you next week for episode 204. So you guys have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye guys.